after 550 miles. This is my review of the Adidas Solar Glide 2018 shoe. And cue the music. So this is last year's model of the Adidas Solar Glide shoe, and with this review as well as other reviews that I've posted, I will share with you the pros, the cons, and some neutral aspects of the shoe. And first off, with any of these reviews, including this one, I am not paid to do these reviews. This shoe I purchased with my own money, and these are my own candid, raw thoughts, unedited. So, the 2018 Adidas Solar Glide shoe. Let's start with the cons. There's really nothing that I dislike about this shoe. I'm being straight up honest with you. There's absolutely nothing that I dislike with this shoe. As far as the neutral aspects of the shoe, well, it's maybe on the heavy side at about 300 grams or 10.6 ounces. But for a daily trainer, you know, that might be preferable. When you go and put on a nice lightweight shoe after training in these shoes, you're gonna feel like you're flying. So it's not the lightest shoe, it's not the heaviest shoe. So put that in the neutral category. As for the pros, well, it is a very comfortable shoe. I've really enjoyed running in this shoe. And again, I put 550 miles, rather over 550 miles into this shoe. It's a very comfortable shoe. I would dare say that I actually looked forward. I was excited to run in this shoe. Every time I put it on my foot, I was excited to get out, put the miles in, whether I was doing a short run, a long run, a recovery run, a tempo run. About the only type of run that I did not do was interval training, and that's because I've got some lighter weight Adidas shoes that are better suited for that really fast speed work. As far as some of the other specs on this shoe, you're looking at a 32 millimeter stack height in the heel. You've got a 22 millimeter on the forefoot, giving you about a 10 millimeter drop, which I've found to be very comfortable. The sole of the shoe is a continental grip, which has been very grippy. Inspires confidence whether you're running in the rain, when it's wet, or just, of course, on the concrete or asphalt. I was a little worried about the life of the tread when I first got the shoe, but it's held up just fine. You can see it's getting a little thin, but you know, 550 miles, not a whole lot you can expect, and there's still some tread life there. As far as that boost material, oh, it's nice. It's responsive, it's cushiony, and it doesn't break down as quickly as a lot of other shoes. So again, after 550 miles, the sole of this shoe, that boost material, is still feels very good, it's very comfortable. But at this point, I have decided to retire these shoes and move on to the Solar Glide 19, which I will also provide a review on and some impressions on that shoe. When I first got this shoe, I really thought it was over-engineered. You've got this welded overlay here on the side. I doubted the need for that. You've got this these rail supports here on the side. The heel I thought was over-engineered and kind of flashy with this lip here. I even questioned the design of the front. You can see over the big toe how this texture is different. Having used the shoe for so many miles, I now believe that this shoe is perfectly engineered for runners. It is exactly what you would want in a runner shoe. So this texture different over the toe, it's a little thicker, a little denser material, which prevents your big toe from wearing through the shoe quicker than it ought to. I've seen a lot of pictures where people blow through and wear through this part of their shoe because of their big toe and how it's rubbing against the shoe. The side overlays are they're not a distraction. They help hold the foot in really well, securely. It's not moving anywhere once you snug the laces down, and your foot feels very comfortable. The heel, Man, I love this. So you can see, let me change hands here. You can see here on the heel that it's kind of a softer, there we go. It's a softer material. It's not like a lot of shoes that have the heel counter come up all the way around the back of the heel. I had a pair of shoes that are more traditional and that it doesn't have a lot of this soft material back here, and for me I found that it actually dug into my heel, but not the case, my Achilles heel, but not the case with these shoes. This is so comfortable on the back of your heel and your Achilles heel. I love it. I absolutely do. And I did not feel like my heel was slipping around or moving around as I went on my various types of runs in this shoe. It felt secure enough where my heel wasn't slipping, was snug in place, but again, no rubbing on that Achilles heel because of how they've engineered the fabric back here. I absolutely love that. The tongue itself is nice and soft. I never felt like the laces were ever digging into the top of my foot. Even on those longer, 15, 20 mile runs, this shoe proved to be extremely comfortable. In a nutshell, I guess that's really it. I would absolutely recommend this shoe. If you're looking for something to do intervals or some very fast speed work on, I think there's some better options out there that might be lighter weight. But for an everyday trainer, long distance shoe, I would highly recommend it, this shoe here. So this is, again, the Adidas Solar Glide 2018 version. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing. I'll post some more reviews here in the future and some other random running content. Until next time, see you later.